Oh my God, the power! All right, so we went and we got the demo and we picked it up. And let me go ahead and show you guys what we picked up today that we're gonna be testing out. Oh wait, no, not that one. There we go. Oh, nope, not that one. Ah, this one. I gotta step back to get it in the frame. A 6-foot mower. This is the Wright Standard ZK. This wind is gonna murder this audio. The Standard ZK dually 72-inch. The AeroCore deck. It's big, it's mean, it's yellow. This thing's an absolute beast. You got the 37 Vanguard on it. Plenty of power. Sticks out of there. And this is a demo unit, mind you. This is a demo. I did not buy it. I don't have pockets this deep. I wish I did. This is an absolute incredible machine. Incredible amounts of power. Everything about it. Dual drink holders. I think it holds like 16 gallons of gas. I mean, it's huge. It's massive. This thing holds a hill like no other. Yeah, we already cut the 3-acre property with it, 3.5-acre property. This mower that I use, my primary, takes me 2.5 hours to mow it with this. With that one, 50 minutes, all 3.5 acres. So, the productivity is there. And it's just, I didn't lose power in the hydros, it didn't lose power to the blades. There's no stragglers. I mean, that acre property, or the 3-acre property, it grows up so tall. Every time I cut it, it's about 10 inches all around, and that's just in 1 week, and I cut it usually down to 4.5. I cut it at 4.25 with this thing, and it didn't slow down one bit. No stragglers, no double cutting needed. It kept the speed, it kept the power, and I hardly even heard this motor bog down at all. I am beyond impressed with the quality and the performance of this mower. I've been wanting to get my hands on a Wright for a while and try it. This is an absolute remarkable machine. This is unbelievable. I don't even have words to explain it. It is a piece of modern art. I love the trash collection bag on the side. Again, the stability on hills is unmatched basically as far as a standard go. And I believe this is the world's largest commercial production stand-on lawnmower at the moment. So anyways, let's get on to the mowing footage, and we're gonna check this thing out in detail, and then we'll get back to you. Okay, so what do I not like about this thing? That's a really difficult question. I like a lot of things about this. My demo only lasts for 2 days, and I only have one property to use it on because all my other properties, it's just so big. I can't maneuver it on my other properties because of its size. The size is not a con. This is the most productive mower I've ever used. I think the only con with this thing is the ride quality over extreme bumps. On really rough, bumpy terrain, I was getting some fatigue in the lower back. The lower back was getting fatigued a little bit from the bumps, so a little bit better suspension down here would be awesome. But I can't fault that alone because you got 4 tires in the back and them suckers are bouncing up and down off the bumps too. So the suspension and the platform can only do so much. So that might be a subjective thing, but I did notice fatigue in the back. Also, these controls is what I'm used to for forward and back. 2 levers, or 1 set of levers, 2 sets of bars. This one has 1 bar and 2 sets of levers. It took me a minute to get used to turning around and forward and backward. It's a lot of hand movements. This thing would be the cat's meow if it had a little bit simpler controls like that, but then again, it's not really a con, it's just a matter of getting used to it. So with that being said, we're gonna close out this video. This thing's awesome. Big handbrake, easy controls. The deck lift is easy. The brake is easy to get to. I like how the trash thing is right there, and you maintain a ton of visibility on this as well. Huge gas tanks. It's crazy. So I want to give a big thanks to Mr. Tim Jenkerson over at St. Louis Equipment. Without him, this video would not have been possible. And I kind of contacted him on a whim because he'd been advertising that this thing's for demo. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get this set up to where I can time it to use it on the big property. And it worked out very well. So Mr. Tim, if you watch this, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to bring this sucker home. To give a size comparison next to the other ones, I mean, this thing looks like a cruise ship next to a fishing boat, you know? Or a cruise ship next to a kayak, basically. It's crazy, but I appreciate it, man. Wouldn't have been possible without you. So guys, go check it out. Check out their website and see what they got. They're a smaller dealer. There's not a whole lot going on, so I'm gonna assume it's a pretty small operation. But I'll tell you what, that small operation's got some pretty crazy stuff inside of it. And I like supporting smaller businesses, so if I am ever in the market for a large Wright mower, I'm probably going to contact Mr. Tim. And if I had the cash to drop, then I would just call him on the phone and just keep this thing here at the house. But anyways, I've gone on long enough. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe, and until next time, we will see you all then.